Hello, I'm Julie Smith-David from the Department of Information Systems, and I'm really happy to be with you today to talk about the dual degree MBA MSIM and the specialization in information management. Well, actually, I have to apologize that I'm not with you in person, but I was asked to go to the American Accounting Association and help with them with some strategic issues. And you're going to learn that our faculty are really involved with real organizations solving real problems, and it makes us better in the classroom. So I hope you'll forgive me for not being with you physically. But we did have a technology solution that was going to allow me to be on a webinar and be able to interact with you. The fact that you're watching this video says that something went wrong, and I'll apologize for that in advance. But I think that you'll get a lot of information out of the video, and also Angela Willeen will be able to answer any additional questions you have. And when I return from Florida, I'm happy to meet with all of you. So thanks very much in advance, and let's get started. Part of the reason for holding these information systems is to dispel some myths. And so the first myth that I want to dispel is that if you focus in on information management or get the dual degree MBA MSIM, that you're really going to take a program that's going to prepare you to be successful in a very technical role, whether that's a programming role, a database role, something really technical. That's a myth. Our Department of Information Systems is in the School of Business, and as a result, we focus on how to use technology to enable business change, how to really help optimize organizational activities to provide value to the company. That means that our programs are focused on a combination of what are the technologies available, what are the risks associated with them, what are the key factors for successful implementations, and most importantly, how do you manage those large-scale projects? That's what the information management specialization and dual degree can do. So let's talk about that in more detail. How many of you here, let me just get a reality check, how many of you are interested in supply chain management as your specialization? A lot of companies would call that procurement. Raise your hands. Come on. Hey, even though I'm not there, raise your hands. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, so supply chain management. What about operations? You're looking at the leadership skills. You're looking at managing departments, managing programs and people. All right, sales and marketing. Looking at our services marketing programs, finance, human resources. All right, we have some other specializations too, but these are the major functional areas in an organization. And if you're going to do another specialization, you're probably still looking at one of these. Well, all of these have in common that they're actually business processes that you're going to be responsible for. So for example, in supply chain management, one of the things you do is take care of transactions from order to pay. Place a purchase order, get the goods in, make sure that the goods are high quality, and pay for those goods. Similarly, in the marketing side, you'll identify prospects and you'll work those prospects until they become customers. So all of these are business processes. The second thing that they have in common is in all organizations, other than the very smallest, to execute these business processes effectively, you're going to need technology. You're going to need supply chain execution tools, enterprise resource planning, customer relationship management, and the information management specialization and dual degrees are really focused on helping you identify what are the opportunities for improvement, how would you identify the technologies to enable that improvement, and how would you deliver those to add value to your organization. To do that, you're going to need 4 capabilities, and we believe these are capabilities that all senior level executives in organizations need. And we have that belief because we've worked with our professional advisory board, our alumni, our current students to really understand what's happening in business. And because technology is so prevalent and so important to overall business success, all senior leaders need to understand IT governance. How do you manage projects? How do you control systems? How do you make sure that your portfolio of technologies is really providing the value that you need? Simultaneously, because technology is so important in functional areas, all senior executives need to have a technical foundation upon which they can build. You don't need to be the programmer, but you need to have enough of the language to be able to direct the programmer. If you're able to govern projects and have enough technical understanding, then you're going to spend your time really focusing on this center capability, implementing strategic applications. And so you're really going to be concerned with project management, with leadership, with identifying the right projects and the right tools. If you're successful at leading those implementations, then what you'll have is optimized processes and really a strategic use of technology throughout your organization. And so again, many of our courses focus on those strategic uses. So when I talk about the courses, how are you actually going to learn? Well, in tries 1 and 2, you're going to be really focused on the MBA core. And I'm sure you're feeling right now like there's a lot of reading, a lot of work, and you're pretty overwhelmed. Well, I know what's going to happen based on prior years. You're going to get the hang of it. You're going to feel really comfortable. And by try 3, I'm going to have the opportunity of getting to work with you in CIS 502, the Managing Enterprise Systems class. That class is going to provide foundations across the board. You can also take 2 additional courses, one that helps you dig into business process analysis, and the other that gives you enough training to actually get the project management certification. Those 3 classes we believe will give you an excellent foundation for your internship, and then you'll come back in the second year, and if you're getting the dual degree, you'll take a total of 10 classes. If you're getting a specialization, you'll take 5 classes, and those classes are going to provide you with the basic capabilities to meet those 4 objectives that we had on the previous slide. We also hope that you're going to do a lot of learning outside of class. Spark 2010 is a speed networking activity where we bring in approximately 20 senior IT leaders, and students get to meet with them on a very small group basis, usually 2 to 4 students for 20 minutes at a time. We have monthly sessions that are held by our Center for Advancing Business through IT. And in fact, you're going to learn a lot from your co-students. You're going to be taking classes with our evening 1-year program. That's 70 working professionals with an average of over 10 years work experience, and that's going to give you a great opportunity to learn a lot. We know that the program is really strong because of the way that our students get placed, and our students get great jobs. All of our students get great jobs, and they work at really wonderful companies. All of these organizations have hired our students, and you're going to get a chance to meet with alumni in some of the future career management activities and learn more about those firms. So I really encourage you to think about the specialization and the dual degree. The specialization and the dual degree can be combined with other specializations. So we have students who are currently getting the MBA, MSIM, and supply chain specialization, for example. So there's a lot of opportunities to really beef up your credentials, get out of your comfort zone, even earn a second degree in the 2 years, and we can do that because of the flexible scheduling. So I encourage you to speak with Angela Walleen, who is, as I said, in the audience with you today. I apologize for not being able to be with you, but I hope that you'll feel free to contact me. And when I get back in town, I look forward to meeting with you. Thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.